Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing amazing. If you don't know me, my name is V and I make so many videos about unboxing, stationery, fountain pens, inks, paper, anything related with this topic. And as you can see in my fingers, today is that time of the month. I have to say sorry because I didn't film or posted my currently ink of the month of June. And I don't really know why. I just didn't feel a lot like filming. So I didn't film many videos that I currently do, like filming like the reading. I haven't filmed my reading since May, but I only read like 3 books since May. So I am trying to be back at my game, updating you all guys about it, and also showing you a little bit more of my everyday journaling, planning routine and things. So it hasn't been super active these past months. I have been traveling and doing a lot of things, but I wanted to be back in routine. So I wanted to show you all the pens that I'm using for the month of July. And also, hold on one second. I want to show you. I don't even know where I put the little card of this, but I got this from my friend Amanda. Egg is so cute. Everyone is really crazy about doing unboxings, and I think Amanda is the queen always of getting into like the trends and everything. She has been unboxing so many things, and I got this one from her, and it's super pretty. I really love it. And I don't think it moves. No, it doesn't move anything, only these things in here, but I just love it. It's so cute. It's kind of like a circus scene. So I don't have a name, so I think I'm just gonna call it Amanda. So since I got it from Amanda, Amanda is gonna be laying in there. Actually, let's just send her up because it's kind of weird. So you guys are just gonna see her from the top. But yeah, I wanted to show you that. Apart from that, I haven't been buying a lot of stationery, but when I was doing the currently ink, I remember that I really want to buy one more Twsbi. Actually 2 Twsbis, but I may buy only one. But yeah, apart from stationery, I have been really into buying shoes. I got Sambas and I got the Onitsuka Tiger ones, the Kill Bill, the yellow shoes, and they are so pretty. So yeah, I have been into buying other stuff. And also I'm trying to do like needle point, kind of like, I don't know how you call the other thing. I don't know how to explain it, but it's more like not I don't know how you call that thing. Not knitting, but it's like needle point. So basically you just put it inside and out, the needle with the string. I don't know how to explain that, but I have been trying to do that. So yeah, my hobbies are expanding a little bit. Anyways, long introduction. Let's start with this. Today is Thursday, July 10, and I have been using this pen, but I was trying to open these bottles to see, and I got the blue bottle really into my finger, so that's why. But let's start. So this month, you guys know that I absolutely love Twsbi. I do have a big collection of Twsbi because, and yeah, Twsbi is one of my favorite brands, and I love Twsbi. I have been liking Sailor, but Sailor are really expensive, so I don't think I'm gonna spend any more money on it as much as I spend in other fountain pens. I also like these ones. These ones are the Kaweco. It's kind of like the brand. We have Kaweco Student and Kaweco Sport. So I love Kaweco as well. So between Sailors, Kaweco, and Twsbis, I do have a giant collection. Of course, I have other brands in there, but I love those 3. I have been really loving this brand, mainly this specific pen. I have 2 pens. The other one doesn't have ink as of right now, but this one, I have been using it a lot, and it's really smooth. This is the Twsbi V126, and this is the clear with gold. So since we have it here, let's try to start the currently ink of this month. So let's start with the this one, that is the Twsbi one. I have been using this Twsbi as my main pen to write down like my journaling pages. I have been doing a lot of journaling pages only on my bullet journal, and I don't feel comfortable sharing them online because I write anything that comes into my mind. But that's why I say I don't have been really into journaling, because I haven't really used my A6, and that's the one that I feel more comfortable sharing. But I do use this a lot. This one in here, it does have the, I think it's a EF. I cannot read it in here, but I think I got a EF. I always go with EF. This has this diamine oxblood ink, and this ink is one of the first one that I ever got when I got into kind of like fountain pens, and it's this beautiful, like a beautiful red. It literally looks like blood. Let me try to see if I can get you guys a little bit more down so you guys can see this better. I think right there is better. So yeah, it's like a beautiful red. It's super dark red, so pretty, and the pen is amazing. I love it. I got so used to it. I have been using it for like 2 months now, I think, since I got it, and it's just really nice. So I love it a lot. Main pen right now, and it's so pretty. It does have gold details, and the gold, the red, and the transparent is just chef kiss. I'm telling you, I love it. The other one, let's start with the top, because I don't really remember the color that I have in here. It must be in one of my old videos, and I haven't had the chance to look back at it. But I do have a few yellows. I have this one that is the saffron. I have this other one, and I think I have a third one. I'm not sure, but I have a few yellows that Twsbi has, and this one in here is the one that I wanted to get. This one is called saffron, and again, I really don't remember which is the yellow that I put inside, because this one has been kind of like inked up for a while, but I just wanted to use it again. I just wanted to show you guys the ink that I have inside. It's really pretty. This reminds me a lot of the Twsbi honey, and let me try to see if I have it by hand. Yeah, I don't have it in here with me. I think I have it in another one on my bag, so I cannot show it today, but it does remind me a lot of the color of the, not Twsbi, but the Kaweco kind of like honey one that they released not so long ago. It's a really pretty color. I really like it. Has kind of silver in here, has a EF size as all the ones that I have. It's really pretty, really cute. Moving on, this is, I think this is the last pen that I bought from Twsbi. This one is the matcha green. I think that really this like camera right now doesn't do justice, so I'm just gonna compare it with other greens that you guys may be more familiar with. So let me do a color comparison. So this one in here is the Esterbrook. I think the camera does a really good justice to this green. This is the Esterbrook. I think it's something back to the land, something like that. And then we do have this Kaweco Student. When you compare them, like this one in here, it's like when you do matcha with a lot of milk. So I feel like this is the matcha that I like, a little bit like stronger matcha flavor, and this is the matcha with milk. So yeah, that's how I can describe it. But this in here is the Twsbi matcha that they released. It's a really beautiful green. Again, for some reason the camera doesn't do justice to this color. Inside here, I actually decided that this is matcha color, but I wanted kind of like a chocolate color inside. So I decided to put this one. This is called the Diamine Macassar, and it's a beautiful dark, like really dark brown. It does look in camera kind of like black, but I'm telling you, it's like a really dark brown, and I love it so much. It's really pretty, and I thought it will be nice. I usually just do a lot of kind of like match the pen with the color of the ink, but I decided that I wanted a matcha with chocolate, so that's why it has the brown inside. Another really pretty pen, never disappoint. Then the next one in here is this one. This one I got it from my friend as a gift a long time ago. This one is called the Indigo. Oh no, actually no, this is the mint blue. This is called the mint blue, and is this really like literally minty blue. The camera does a good justice to it, but my friend Planning with K gave me this a long time ago for my birthday, I think it was. So it's really cute. I love it so much. She also gave me one bottle of ink to go with it, and the bottle of ink is the Color Bears. and it's this one that is called the Twsbi. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's kind of like a gray color. So let's just put it here. It's a little really bright color. It's kind of hard to see sometimes when you write, so I may try to combine it with another color. Maybe I may put just some drops of blue to make it like kind of like bluish color, but I just wanted to match them up. It's really special because Karini, I met her in Minnesota, and she is really lovely person in person, so it reminds me of her when I use it now. So I'm really happy about it. And the difference for these ones is that the ones that you get now, it does have this hexagonal kind of style in here, but this one has a triangle, so it's really different, and the color is so pretty. I really like it. So the next one is the one that I wanted to do before. This is the indigo blue. So this is the indigo blue with bronze, and it's this beautiful blue color. And inside here, I decided to put this Archer and olive blue. They match really nice. I call it blue because literally they sold it without a name. So I got a blue, and I forgot the other one. They came in two, and it was when I was having the subscription of Archer and olive. So yeah. And I'm sorry because there's so many planes going on all the time. But anyways, yes, I got this one, the Archer and olive with this beautiful indigo blue, another EF, and I really like it because it's like a really dark blue, and I don't know why I feel that this blue with this kind of like bronze, it reminds me so much of dark academia. And it's so funny because when I got this pen, I really thought of Bronte. It gave me Bronte vibes, and I think that Bronte bought it after, and I am so happy because it literally tells Bronte for me. When I saw it, I was like, yes, this is so Bronte. Anyways, let's continue. So the next one in here is the Irish green. This is one of my favorite pens, and if you guys saw one of my videos, I think I show you that this had a ink that I don't have it anymore. It was one of my favorite inks. I forgot the name. I always forget the name, but it was having some kind of mold. Every time I put the ink, it get moldy, the tip of my phantom pens. So I decided to not use it, and I decided to switch it up. So the ink that this one has now is this diamond. I'm going a lot with diamond. I have like 3 diamonds this month, but this one is the diamond green black. So it's like a really dark green that I think it matched nicely with this pen. This pen is so pretty. I absolutely love it. It's amazing. I really like it. And it's also cool that it's green with black, because last year I was all about green. This year I'm all for red, but also I love green. So I think I'm just rainbow this year, to be honest. I love all the colors. But this is called the Onyx in here. So it's kind of like a material that is like I don't know how to explain. It's like black, but it's softer. I feel it like when I write, it's softer. So yeah, this green in here is kind of like a darker green. And also this pen, I still have to kind of like play around with it because yeah, as I mentioned, some of the ink was moldy before, and I just have to make sure I can play with it around so the ink comes more fluent like before. But I love this pen. I haven't used it that much. I just inked it out for this month, and I used it once and it was really good, so I have to see if I already mess up this pen. But I love this pen. The color inside this pen, as I mentioned, is the diamond green black, and it looks so pretty. It looks like this. It's a really dark green that I have in here, and I really like it. So this is the next one. Then moving on, we have the eggplant purple, and I mentioned that I wanted to get another pen, and the pen that I want to get, I think it's kind of like glow purple. It looks in the pictures, it looks a little bit more like lavender, and I really want Twsbi to have a lavender. I don't know if they ever did, but it's so pretty, and I want to get one. for Twsbi. But this one in here, I kind of like put this pinkish color. It's called the Raw Hair and Killing Nair Sketch. It's the jewel. So it's kind of pinkish. It's not really purple, but yeah, I think it looks nice because it's kind of like a purplish pink. And yeah, I think it's nice with this pen. So that's how it writes. The pen is a little bit more on the darker purple side. So they match, but a little bit, I don't know, brighter, I think. This one, again, has the triangle kind of design, and it has silver. And I think this is also EF. Yep, it's a EF size nib because I like EF. And then the last one. This one is the orange. This, I think, is called Heat. That is this orange one. I don't remember the ink that I put in here, and yeah, I need to use it more because it's like the same as the green one. It's a little bit harder to get the ink out when I haven't used it for a while, so yeah, I have to make sure I use it more often. But yeah, this in here, let's just make it like a big color all the way there so it gets kind of crazy. This, I have to use it a little bit more. I do like this orange color. It's kind of like bright, and it's also because it's summer. So I feel like in summer, having bright colors is kind of nice. And I really like how these ones in here, the orange, the green, this kind of like mint blue and the yellow look together. They look so pretty. It's like, I don't know, it just gives me so much happiness. Also, now let's talk about the elephant in the room. Can you guys see this? Can you see this? I went to Costa Rica last week, and that's why I haven't been so active. And I brought my pens. And where is the troublemaker? Let me find this troublemaker. Yes, this pen. This pen has never come out of the pen, the ink. And I forgot to put my pens up, so it's my fault. And the ink of this pilot came out. And now I have that. And this is really expensive one, but the good thing is that it's black, so it doesn't really show, and that I am trying to not be careful. You guys can see it has already so many scratches and stuff. I'm trying to really use it so it stretches the leather. But this cover is by standard is the Superior Labor one, and this is, it was really expensive, at least for a phantom, for a pen in my case. And it's just so ruined in here. It got ink. But anyways, I still love my vanishing point. This is the black pen that I use all the time. This is the vanishing point black, and this is the kind of like matte black color. It has black ink inside. I really love it. I use it all the time since I bought it. So this is just a staple in my currently ink. I do use the cartridge from Pilot, so I just put the cartridge inside all the time. I do have another two black ink ones. I do have this one. This is the Kaweco collection. I forgot this color name, but it's kind of like a military green. And I also have a black ink inside. So these are kind of like my black ink pens. This one is supposed to be like a fine nib, but it's also like really thicker. So whenever I want to write something thicker, I use that one. And when I want something thinner, I use the vanishing point, or I use this one. This is another Kaweco. This is the Kaweco Brass Sport. It's really heavy to use it, and I really like it. And this one in here also has black ink, but it's kind of like a little bit more slimmer, the writing size. I don't know, like it's more EF than the vanishing point. So I use it whenever I want to write really slim. So it's in size comparison, it will be like this one in here. It has the lines can be like this. Then I will say it comes the vanishing point. It's a little bit thicker for me. I don't know if you guys can notice the thickness size, but I do. I'm a really freak about lines and thickness and kind of like the sizes between lines in a notebook. That's all I always look around. And then we got this one. And then sometimes when I want it to be really thick, I go to this one. I have black ink in here too, so it's kind of like black ink 4 pens in there. I do have this one, and this one is the Kaweco Student Germany black, and this one also has black ink, but this one is way thicker. So this is how I use the sizes for my black ink pens, and that is why I don't think I have ever explained that, but that's why I use 4 different black ink pens, because they all write in different ways. So I put it in here. I love this. This is so pretty for me. I really love it. So, but this in here is the rickshaw ones. I have this and I have this for rickshaw, and I'm gonna put you guys a little bit more up as before, so you have a better picture, and we can see my cute little Amanda that I just called it today, Amanda. So yeah, I think this is everything. These are all my phantom pens for the month of July. It's summer, but it's really colorful. I really enjoy using phantom pens to write out. It's just a different feeling. And also I love this. Whenever I kind of using phantom pens, I always have these around, and I always just try to clean out my pen or whatever if it's coming out, and I just put it there for ink to flow better. And I just love how this look. It looks so dirty, and it's like with so many colors, but it's so pretty. And it's okay. I love having my fingers full of ink, and it just gives me so much joy. So that's why you always see dirty little paper towels around. So I think that's it. The other things I'm using to write are these 2 things in here. Actually 3. I have these 2. This one in here is a Touch sign pen that I use to write titles, and I also use this one. This is the Tombow Fudenosuke, and this one is also, I use it to write the titles. And I use this. This is in here the Travelers Company. This is the pencil one that I actually have to make it a little bit sharper because I have been using it a lot, but I use the pencil a lot. So these are kind of like my writing instruments as of the month of July. And that's it. I think I'm out of air of talking. I will do a kind of like a update video of what's going on in my life or something, because I feel like I haven't really done many videos as I would love to these past months, and I love to catch up with you guys, and I love filming videos, and I love YouTube a lot. So I want to come back at it more. But that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. So leave me a comment below what kind of pens you are using for this month, and if you also switch pens throughout the different months. But I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.